the 2017 TEP graduation. We are so proud of our students today, and we're so happy to see so many family and friends here ready to help us celebrate. I'm Dr. Dawn Tirado-Canby. I'm the Director of Vocational Training here at ACTI, and I have the best graduation staff in the world who's been working so hard behind the scenes to make this a very special event for our students today. We are so proud of them, but you will see that we practice coming in rather quickly, getting on the stage quickly, and exiting quickly. We want to make it special, but we don't want to drive the parents crazy by keeping you here for 3 or 4 hours. So we're going to do our best to make sure we can make it special for each and one of our graduates and also keep track of that time. So we're so proud you're here. Please, if you would, stand and we are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a special treat. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you remain standing, we have a special treat today. One of our TEP graduates auditioned to sing the Star-Spangled Banner. I could not think of anything more special. So please welcome Mr. Gotti, and Mr. Gotti Donlin is going to lead us in this very special song.
As you see by the dawn's early light, was so proudly we held at the shrine like last gleaming, whose was rising bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's rigged land. The moon's bursting in the air, came through the night that our flag was building. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the cause of the brave.
What a talented young man. Let's give him one more round of applause. Thank you so much, Father. If you will, go ahead and get seated. Thank you so much. At this time, I'm going to turn things over to a gentleman that doesn't need any introduction here at ACTI. He is our fearless leader, our administrator here at ACTI, and he's going to MC the rest of our program. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Jonathan Bibb.
All right, are we excited? Well, how are y'all doing this afternoon? All right, I like to see that excitement. The one thing I can say about these graduates is it was never a dull moment. And I've never seen so much energy in ACTI. I don't know, I wish we could tap into it because we wouldn't have to pay an electric bill. It's just an incredible amount of energy. It's energized all of us, although my wife who's in the audience can say when I would go home I would fall asleep immediately. So it was an incredible journey, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. I saw so many of your peers that wanted to come and things just came up and couldn't make it. Some that did make it here weren't able to complete the program, but that's a testament to your perseverance. It's a testament to your ability to get things done, and I want to give you a big round of applause. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, but you didn't get here by yourself. If we look back behind you, you will see friends and family, many who have made long journeys to be here, and they are so excited for you. So if you would just stand up real quickly where you are, look at them, and graduates, give them a big round of applause. Thank you. We also have an incredible staff that have stepped up, stepped out, many volunteering time, unpaid, some that have volunteered to work overtime. There's so many folks that have contributed to make this a success, many going beyond their job duties. If you would, I want everyone from ACTI to stand up, and some aren't in attendance today, but because they're still doing jobs, but all those that are from ACTI, if you will stand up right now, please. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's been a 24/7 operation for the last 5 weeks, and we must have done something right because we have 115 that are here today that are going to be able to go across the stage. I want to thank all of the field counselors, the field staff, all those that have put their faith and trust in us that we can do a great job with high school students and made referrals here to us. All those that, the field counselors that started out with the Arkansas Transition Program and helped get this started. I'm so proud to call you colleagues and friends. And also Miss Judy Smith, who I think one late evening came up with this idea of the Transitional Employment Program. So if you would, give them a great big round of applause. I also want to thank our agency leadership, 2 of which are up on stage, Commissioner McLean and Dr. Childers, the Director of Career Education. I think with their support, we've been able to do an incredible work here over the last 5 weeks. And it wouldn't happen without great leadership up top. So let's give them a great round of applause. Deputy Commissioner Baxter is in the crowd, and he stepped up even more and taught a class for us on personal finance. So let's give him a big round of applause. Now I want to just say just a few more words to our graduates. In addition to that, there's other folks that we need to thank, and I'm really bad about forgetting a few folks, but this year we had some special relationships with business and industry that actually came in and did some training. We had the National Apprenticeship Training Foundation that came in. We had Oakland, their food service came in and did training. We had the National Park College. Many of you were able to go out to National Park and do some incredible training in CNC and drones and things that are really emerging technologies. And we could not do it without great partners here in the city of Hot Springs. So I just want you to think about them, remembering them, and if you would, just give them a good round of applause. All right, the thing that I want to talk to you today about is something that's very important to me, and it's something that I think any of you that had the opportunity to come to my office, we got a few that are here, got to hear this speech before. You've got to be able to walk the talk. What that means is that you have to be able to demonstrate through your actions and through everything that you do that you are the best that you can possibly be. Over these last few weeks, you've been able to see skills, you've been able to see some occupations that you think you might want to go into. But that does not negate the necessity for you to put everything you can into it. I have seen you grow so much over the last 5 weeks. I'm proud of you, but this is a start. It is not an ending point. I want to be able to write each and every one of your success stories, because in doing so, you show all of these staff members, all these partners, all these parents and friends that you can do it, and I believe in you. I thank you so much for coming here. I thank you so much for not only attending ACTI and participating in the Transitional Employment Program, but believing in yourselves and starting to demonstrate the maturity that's beyond your years. that is going to make you successful. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's give it one more round of applause. All right. I've got the opportunity, as I spoke about earlier, this doesn't happen in a vacuum. And one of the things that I was very excited about is that first day, we had a champion and a leader that showed up in one of our toughest parts. Those of you who were at admissions, y'all kind of remember that. It's been 5 weeks ago, but I still wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it. You know, how many people were coming in and trying to get things processed. And right there by our side was our commissioner. So without any further ado, I want to give him the opportunity to say a few words to us. This is Commissioner McClay.
Thank you, Jonathan, and it's great to see everybody again. I saw most of you on day one, and that was exciting. You didn't know what was in store, and you persevered, and like Jonathan said, you've gone through a lot, and you've learned so much as you've gone through these several weeks of TEP. So I'm so proud of all you've accomplished. Thank you, parents and family members, for allowing us to have these students for these weeks. I think everybody's grown. Our staff's grown. Our staff has learned a lot too. And I think it's something we're all going to look back on as something that's very exciting. Jonathan mentioned all the ACTI and the Arkansas Rehabilitation Services team that's been a part of TEP. And it doesn't happen easily, and I think you've probably seen the passion that our staff has for each and every one of you to have success this week. So yeah, I'm very, very appreciative of our ACTI team. I can't say enough about how much I appreciate the dedication and commitment that everybody put into making this a successful program. So I know that I just can't say enough, because every time I would check in, there's always maybe a new little challenge or something new to kind of work with over these last several weeks, but the staff has prevailed and done so much. So the things you've learned, the things you've gotten some really good training in are skills that you're going to use forever. And I think that you can just rest assured that even as you were going through some of these things these last few weeks, you were wondering whether they were going to be able to apply to your real life or what's going on in your career. I believe that you're going to find that each thing that you were taught is going to be beneficial, because you're going to now be a contributing member to the Arkansas workforce. You're getting ready to get jobs and vocations, and there are employers out there who are wanting to hire people just like you. And that's what my boss, Dr. Childers' job is to help train the workforce to meet the demands of the employers in the state of Arkansas. And I've been to meetings with her before, and she can tell you they need skilled workers. So that's part of our objective here, is to help develop a skilled workforce. So thank you for letting us be a part of your lives for the last several weeks. So keep in touch with us at ARS. If you have a vocational rehabilitation counselor, keep in touch with them. Keep in touch with some of the leaders you've met here at ACTI, Mr. Bibb, and the others, because they do want to write those success stories and be a part of your life for a long time to come. So again, congratulations.
All right, thank you so much, Commissioner McClain. We appreciate those words. Now we have the opportunity to introduce the director of our agency, Dr. Sharice Childers, and she's going to give a few words. And before she starts, I just want to say, again, as an agency director, taking the time to be here for this graduation, but also to check on the progress and open up the doors for resources so that we can have a program like this, because just looking at it, some folks look at you like you're crazy. You're going to have, what, at ACTI, this many high school students? And she never did do that. I think she might have had some, a time she may have questioned it, but a tireless champion for what we do at ACTI, for you as high school students. and as part of the agency looking at career and technical ed, and hopefully all of you will be guided in those directions while you're in your last year of high school and make that great transition into the world of work for post-secondary education, college or ACTI, and we're, again, I'm just can't say enough about the support that we've received for this program and the champion that we have in Dr. Sharice Childers.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Commissioner McLean. I'm not sure that there's that much more that I could add. One thing that you're hearing over and over again is that this is all about you. The reason that this program was able to be successful and you were able to accomplish the things that you accomplished these last 5 weeks is because we were all looking at ways that we could guide you and lead you and make sure that you left this program and ACTI with more than you came with skills, with knowledge, with relationships and friendships, and the opportunity to be something that you could foresee in the future that maybe you didn't know about before you arrived here. So my support for this program is only because we are doing all of this so that you are better as a student and as a person, and you're more attractive to employers after you leave here. So I applaud everyone that was mentioned earlier, all of the ACT staff, and then ACTI staff, and then all of those of you that were brave enough to embark upon this, or maybe crazy enough to embark upon this. As I'm looking at Judy, this was her vision, and she has more energy than all of you put together, as you probably realize that. But it's only because of their work and your dedication, and because you stuck with it, because you stayed throughout the 5 weeks, you persevered, you did what needed to be done, you gained knowledge you didn't have before, and that's the reason that we are here, and that's the reason I'm here, is because I love to see success in students and to see things that they've achieved if it weren't for the fact that we as adults just got out of the way and just guided you along the path so that you could be given that opportunity. So as Mr. Bibb said earlier, the only thing that I can say, that I'd like to say to repeat what he says is that get involved in your career and technical education programs in your high school. If you're not already enrolled in a career and technical education class, try to get in one of those classes. Make sure that you're involved in the student organizations that are associated with those career and technical education programs, and continue on learning and gaining more knowledge and skills at this time of your life when you have more time and you have more energy than you'll ever have. So make sure that you utilize that opportunity. And I wish you well next year or next month, I guess, as you start your back to school and then throughout your senior year. I wish you the best, and I hope that you will stay in touch with us and let us know how you're doing, and please contact us anytime there's something that we can do to assist you along the way. Thank you, parents. Thank you, supporters. Thank you, those of you that are there and here with us today as you support these students in their endeavors and in their future path. Thank you all. It takes all of us working together, and I appreciate your support and for your commitment. Thank you all. Have a good weekend and the rest of your day.
Thank you, Dr. Childers. One thing before we get going any further, we talked about staff, we talked about a lot of our folks within the agency, but one group really stepped up and showed out, and that's our resident assistants. These are students from ACTI that have volunteered many, many hours and also stepped up for paid work experience to assist with TEP this year, and it would not have happened without them. So if we have any RAs in the audience, if you would stand up, y'all need to give them a big round of applause. we were doing a lot of exit interviews, and they scored about as high as you can on name recognition and folks that have meant the most and have served as mentors for our students. So thank you so much for the work that you've done. This next person that I have the opportunity to introduce, oftentimes we introduce each other as our work husband and work wife. And you know, getting ready for TEP this year, I received kind of a vague text that said, "Have you filed or have I?" And we were looking at that because we believe that this size of a program might have dissolved that work relationship, but we persevered and we moved forward. And I can tell you that there's a huge champion for what we do at ACTI, but a huge champion for serving high school students that have disabilities and stepping up and being on the razor's edge of cutting edge programming. And this idea that started in our head and has blossomed over the past few years from 14 to 115 is incredible. And in such a short time. So many people have this opportunity because of this idea and the passion and the energy of Miss Judy Smith. So, Miss Judy?
Okay, so we're still married. We did get a separation for a little while, but what you guys need to know is this gets even funnier. I was in our Commissioner Alan McLean's office one day, and I'm like, oh my God, Jonathan's my work husband. I'm about to send him an email and ask him which one should file first, him or me, and he said, send it. So the next time I saw Jonathan, I said, Jonathan, did you file yet? He's like, file for what? Run for office? I'm like, no. File for divorce. So anyway, we're married again, or our marriage is back on track. And that's thanks to Dr. Childers and Alan McLean and our finance CFO person. I just want to stand over here and say there was not a single person in our agency that did not make this happen. So I think if you're working for ACE or ARS, let's give them another hand of applause. Who made some referrals to us for you guys. And some of you are promised students and you're graduating from TEP. And next year, you will be getting another paid work experience from the Promise Grant, right? We're very excited about all of you. And all I want to do is kind of reiterate something, and I want to be quick because I'm back on here another time. As I told Commissioner, I'm going to be very brief the first time I stand up, so the second time I can be a little bit longer. So as Jonathan was saying, this is an idea that my former staff, Sheila Johnson, where are you at, Sheila? Kimberly Clark, and two that are no longer with the agency, they retired, Carolyn Turner and Eddie Hansford. So I had a really bad habit of waking up at 2:30 in the morning and coming up with these ideas. And after I put TEP before them, they're like, Miss Judy, we're going to lunch without you. I'm like, okay. So they came back and they sent Kimberly Clark to tell me that they had talked and I don't need to share any more new ideas with them, that they needed to perfect the ones that they were already working on. And that's really a good thing because for 4 years, our previous director, probably not you, Dr. Childers, told us no, that we could not spend money on high school students from 2010 to 2014. They said no. But what I want you to learn from that briefly, young people and adults, no does not kill you. Just keep asking nicely, professionally. Go through the window, the corridor, the floor, the ceiling, and just figure out other strategies. Because if it's important enough, and is this program important, everyone? This program has meaning. So I want you to know when you go to work or you're in school or you're with your family or your pastor and they say no, don't get your feelings hurt about it. Use your energy figuring out another door to get in, a window. You know, use your energy to try to strategize to get that yes. And be persistent. 4 years is a long time for you young people, I know that. But 4 years after you leave here will get shorter and shorter. And when you get to be our age, it's going to get even shorter, right? I think our age, I'm the only one on the stage at this age. But anyway, I want y'all to do well in life. And as Jonathan said, 2014, only 14 students from 7 high schools. 2015, 28 students from 14 high schools. 2016, 48 students from 22 high schools. This year, 115 are graduating from 75 high schools. I'm going to say to God, giving me the goose pimple, so if I forgot to thank anyone, thank you. Young people, we love you. We're going to be there for you, but guess what? You got to be there for yourselves. Thank y'all very much.
All right, now we get a treat to hear from our students. They spent a lot of time working on different speeches. So I need Nelson Hunt, Blake Pope, and Alex Gossett to come up to the stage. And we're going to start out with Nelson Hunt.
Hello everyone, my name is Nelson Hunt. I'm from Maumelle, Arkansas. Before I came here to ACTI, I always thought I was a little better than everyone else, a little more open-minded, a little more progressive. And well, since I stood out from everyone else, I thought it justified me thinking that. The first 2 weeks here at ACTI went by very smoothly for me. I thought I was living up to the expectations I set for myself. However, when the 3rd week came along, I was finally proven wrong, let's just say. I realized that I wasn't better than anyone else. Father Rick, one of the administrators here at ACTI, has made a very valuable point when he said that we can have so many differences, almost to where we seem like entirely different species towards one another. However, we all share one thing in common, and that is that we are all human beings. We all bleed the same color of blood. We have all done things we're not proud of, and that's okay, because that only goes to show that none of us are perfect. And believe it or not, that is actually a good thing. We can't hold on to our past, because that only defeats the purpose of living life. Life is all about going forward, not backwards. We learn from our mistakes, we improve from those mistakes, we change, and we also live up to our full potential. I also learned that life can take you into so many different directions, even in directions that you never thought you'd go. Before I came here to ACTI, I always thought I would work in a scientific field. However, when I ended up taking a retail sales internship here, I found a new passion. Before I came here, I was always so reserved and introverted, overall quiet. But now I'm becoming the opposite of that. And that just goes to show that how fortunate we are to have a life full of changes. Like, our universe is constantly changing, and so are we. We're never the same person we were yesterday, and we usually don't even notice that. In life, you make your own mold by learning from the past, improving, changing, and also living up to your full potential. Be proud of who you are, because we are all wonderful, uniquely wonderful human beings. Learning, improving, and changing are unlimited in life. If you ever get knocked down, hit rock bottom, get back on your feet and try again. Don't be condescending and just quit. That is how we live life and live up to our full potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelson. Now we'll have Blake Pope.
Hello, my name is Blake, and I come from Benton. I bet you're all excited to graduate in ACTI. For the rest of you who are still here, I hope you all make the most of what you learned. I know that I'll remember these past 5 weeks that's gone by. This is officially the first time I attended a program that felt social around other people. I really wasn't expecting ACTI to be any different than the rest of the programs I've seen and tried. Here, I learned that here are the other people besides me who have a disability. In fact, I can hardly tell any of you have one. Because of ACTI, I learned I can go for a job that I wouldn't expect to be good at. I learned sometimes what people look for can be found if looked at from a different aspect. So whenever you look at something, don't look at it just in that angle. Try looking at it from another direction. As for me, I learned I'm good with marketing and business. I didn't really think I was good with it until I learned I had some skills that involve it. Since I know I'm good at that, I have thought to become a future businessman when I grow up. As for the rest of you, hope you all achieve your dream jobs and have a blessed ACTI.
All right, now we'll hear from Alex Gossett from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Good afternoon, family, parents, and friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Alex Gossett, and I am from Little Rock, Arkansas. I go to school at Arkansas School for the Deaf. Go Leopards! And I will be graduating this year, 2018. Well, we made it. The 5 weeks is over with. I have learned so much by being here the past 5 weeks. I have learned a little bit how college life works, like CNA, culinary, environmental services. Environmental services, I have learned what patience was. I have met a few people here who actually changed my life to the right track. Life is a journey. I hope to actually see them again later in life. I want to thank them for helping me through everything. You know who y'all are. I love you guys. After high school, I plan on coming back to ACTI to do cosmetology. I always had a thing for it. I feel like ACTI is worth it for me. I am thankful that I took the time to come here this summer. The graduation is not an end goal itself. It is part of a larger journey in life. Whenever your future takes you, let it take you. Life is a journey. Thanks again for everything.
Let's give another round of applause for our students. I am always amazed. Public speaking is right there with handling rattlesnakes on being one of our things that can scare you. So getting up here and doing as well as they did and just incredible stories. Thank you so much for sharing those with this audience. And we have a few more comments. Now we get to hear it from a parent's perspective. And we're going to hear first from Miss Mary Edelman.
Like my other husband. Thank you, husband. Okay, so I'm very pleased, and I want you to know I was not consciously aware that your son was going to speak this afternoon. So you're going to be great, Mommy. Thank you, Miss Mary Edelman.
Thank you. It is a great pleasure to be here and to witness these graduating students. This is just an awesome program, and even though you guys probably don't realize it now, but you really will benefit from all that you've learned here. I'm just amazed at this program. Blake has really learned a lot since he's been here. He has developed insight with regards to college, his career path, financial security, and income.
He's learned new skills necessary for a successful job search, interview process. He's learned work skills in automotive repairs and mechanics, business, marketing, and welding. He's increased his interpersonal skills and cognitive skills. We've even noticed that his independence and living independently has become a goal that he has set for himself, and we're really impressed. He's become more mature. His interactions with adults have increased at home as well as ACTI. The TEP program is a wonderful program for any child preparing to transition from high school to the life beyond, and it's just would be great if every child could have the opportunity to attend the TEP program. Thanks to all of the staff who worked so hard on this, and Miss Judy, who helped us parents and grandparents and guardians get through this time without our students, and answered all of our questions, and everyone who worked tirelessly to make all of this a success for these kids. Thank you.
The next parent is Mrs. Jefferson. And by the way, you should know, go ahead. Ms. Sonia Jefferson, you should know that the person that recommended you for this wonderful opportunity is Denise Courtney, Savion's Promise Transition Specialist. And I want to thank you and Ms. Elman both, because I only have to make one phone call to ask these parents to come and do this for you guys. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
My name is Sonia Jefferson. I'm the parent of Savion Treadwell. We're from Pine Partnership. However, I won't be long. As Barry said, pretty much all the things that I wanted to say. But I will say that I believe that this is a great opportunity, a great program for any student, I should say. It has made a very great impact on my son. I have noticed that myself and our family. He's doing pretty good. I barely heard from him now, coming from a person that didn't even want to stay here in the beginning. So I know that this is a great and wonderful program. Congratulations to all the students. Thank all the staff, and that's pretty much all that I have to say.
Okay, now on to the students' favorite part of the ceremony, and that's the awarding of the diploma. At this time, we've got wonderful ushers and staff that are going to help us make this a smooth transition. I'd like to introduce the gentleman who is willing to call out all the names every time I ask him to do so, and that's our medical director here at ACTI. Please welcome Dr. Alan Phillips.
Thank you, Dr. Candy. It is always an honor to be able to announce the names for our graduates. Again, this may be one of the things that you hear way too much, but we are so very proud of all of the graduates of this program. It has been a trying 5 weeks. It's been a full 5 weeks, and we are very, very proud of you. So with that, let me be the one to be able to announce the names of our graduates. Is everybody ready? All right. Our first graduate, Trinity Aaron. Casey Albright. Dylan Avery. Braylon Banks. Anna Barton. Damika Boykins. Jason Bradshaw. Kayla Brandon. Matthew Brewer. Lawrence Brown. Devon Bullock. Come on, Bullock. Taylor Bird. De'Ivion Kane. Brody Calicott. Martha Camberos. Braylon Clark. Gabrielle Clark. Micah Coburn. Randall Copeland. Ashley Crowder. Chastity Davy. Brianna Davis. Zion Dixon. Juan Dominguez. Gotti Donnelly. Cody Du Bois. Kristen Evans. Lakeitha Foots. Dante France. Fry Austin. Johnny Fulkerson. Ashley Thunderbird. Cornelius Garrison. Kamari Gay. Alex Gossett. Jeremiah Gully. Grayson Gupton. Deona Harris. Kenneth Harville. Jesse Hefner. Tristan Heidelberger. Brittany Hudson. Nelson Hunt. Shantae Hurst. David Jackson. Tyrese Jackson. Daniel Johnson. Cameron Jones. Marcus Jones. Layla Kaiser. Kevin Keach. Diamond Kelly. Dylan King. Jakara Lavender. Emira Lee. Thino Lim. Christopher Little. Derek Lockett. Eulalia McKay. Aaliyah Madden. Cyan Mason. Caitlin Maxwell Warren. Monolente May. Angelise McGill. Cameron McNeely. Edward Miller. DeQuaisha Murray. Jyree Neal. Cole Murray. Kyle Murray. Jared Oliver. Danny O'Neill. Alfonso Page. Roselyn Carr. Terriania Patterson. Eric Perdue. Ezekiel Pettis. Alandra Phillips. Blake Pope. Austin Price. Kayla Reese. Shaquille Robinson. Ryan Salandi. Lola Sanders. Brian Sedlick. Alexandria Senior. Kyle Sexton. Destiny Shelton. Leonard Shepard. Samuel Sierra. Jalen Sims. Jerry Sloan. Christopher Stanton Clemens. Willie Starr. Katardra Stewart. Lainey Schwartz. Dante Swift. Lamaya Taylor. Evan Thomas. Miracle Thompson. Alex Trudon. William Turtle. Bethany Tyler. Jalen Zigli. Halen Zigli. Manuel Valdezon. Unique Watson. Unique Watson. Sydney White.
TEP graduates. All right, congratulations. Now we have Judy Smith going to say just a few more words. Judy?
Okay, you ready? Congratulations. So I just want to say a few things to you guys, okay? So I want to reiterate what Ms. Edelman said, that we are here for you, and she concurred with the PhD students at U of A when we presented TEP to them. Dr. Childers and Commissioner McLean and Jonathan, Don, everyone, Joe Baxter, they wanted to know why we could not do this for all high school students. And I said, because we don't have the manpower or the resources, otherwise we would. But isn't it wonderful that we're doing it for you? I want you guys to know that at ARS, Arkansas Department of Career Ed, we do actually believe in you, but we also understand, like one of the students said, I can't remember which one, the first one that spoke, there are those among us that still continue today to see children, youth, or adults living with disabilities. We see them as less than. Well, we don't see anyone as less than. And we don't see anyone as better than. And we don't see ourselves as better or less than, right? But there are people living in that situation every day. Sometimes that lowered expectation comes from their family. Sometimes it's also at school. Sometimes it's at the church and the community. And that's in America's society. What we at the Arkansas Department of Career Ed and Arkansas Rehab Services believe is that all citizens with disabilities can work. Now, we understand that it is hard to bring about the change that we would like to see brought about, that citizens with disabilities do usually start low because of the expectations at home, at school, and in the community, and in the past by America herself. But thanks to the former Senator Tom Harkins from Iowa and current U.S. Congressman from Mississippi, Congressman Harper, and everyone that voted for the new law that was signed in 2014, and this agency's commitment to making sure that we expect the most from all of our clients. And I want to quote a president right now. You'll probably be surprised by the one I'm going to quote. It is President George W. Bush. In one of his State of the Union addresses, he said, "The new civil rights movement is the soft bigotry of low expectations." In the job I have now, I have amended that to say the new civil rights movement in some cases is the hard bigotry of low or no expectations. We want you to know that at our agency, we don't buy into that. We have an unshakable belief that you can, and you will, and you want to, and you deserve to. And we want to do everything we can to facilitate your own self-discovery of what you can do. As evidenced by the speeches made by these young people this afternoon, we now know we can do. I wanted to do this. but I worked in environmental services, and now I know that I can do that, and that's an okay job. Or I thought I was better, or that I knew more, but I'm just like y'all. And I want y'all to know, those of us that are blessed to continue to live and reach a nice, wonderful upper age group in the sunset of our lives like I am, we want you to work. We believe you want to work. And we want to be there for you. We want to see each and every one of you end up in a competitive, integrated employment, making more money per hour than you or your family could ever dream of. We had one that we talked to recently, Dr. Childers, at Project Search graduation that said he makes more money than anybody in his family. It's kind of, yeah. Well, you guys are leaving here with those OSHA certifications and all those certifications that Mr. Bill talked about. You're going to increase your earning power just by completing this program, guys. Now, we ask one thing of you. When you go back to your community, one of you called and said you heard about this program last year from an aunt at a family reunion. So we want you to talk about it at your family reunion. We want you to talk about it at your school and with your clubs and with your friends. We want you to tell people that this agency, ACTI and its staff, our entire agency believes in young people with or without disabilities. For me personally, I understand every single day that God blesses me to live, I do become less able. How dare I not expect people who are born with less ability to not want to work just like I want to continue working, right? I want to work. Y'all want to work? Y'all can do it. Y'all are going to do it. Thank you very much, young people. Thank you, families, Promise staff. I don't know where you are, but thank you for referring these young people, VR counselors, and everyone else. And I want you to know one thing about my work husbands. If Jonathan had not been the administrator, Dr. Childers and Commissioner McLean, when we finally got that yes in 2014, there's no way we would have had a place to take TEP. I believe that, Jonathan, from the bottom of my heart. Jonathan Bill, when I called him, ACTI staff, let me apologize on behalf of my husband, Jonathan, and myself, because as soon as I called Jonathan, he said yes. So thank you, ACTI. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
At this time, if you're looking at programs, you see that we have a special surprise for the TEP students as we conclude today's ceremony. Parents, the students do not know that we actually put together a farewell video for them. I'd like to thank the ACTI teachers and staff that were willing to be videotaped. So students, I hope you enjoy what they have to say about your progress, and we're getting ready to show that video on these big drop-down screens that you see there. If you do need to move about a little bit to see it better, because I know front row probably has a little bit of an issue with that, you can. Also, parents, some of your children might have been selected in some of the photos that we use. If you're interested in getting a copy of that photo, either see me or the graduation staff before we leave today, and that's something that we'd like to give to you if your child is in one of those photos. So at this time, graduates, I hope that you enjoy this video that we put together for you.
I'm hoping that this will give you an opportunity to make some decisions about what you might like to do for a career. Really enjoyed having everybody in class. I want to wish you all the best of luck in the coming year and the rest of your careers.
My name is Sarah Cooper, and my name is Pam Williams. We have enjoyed all of your TEP students and wish you continued success.
Congratulations, I hope to see you back here next year as a full-time student.
church kickbacks.
I want to congratulate all the TEP students who took my material handling class this summer and learned about how to inventory a warehouse, how to make boxes, how to package, and how to ship items. You did such a fantastic job. We're all so proud of you. We know your parents are proud of you, your loved ones are proud of you.
Y'all worked hard, TEP.
Hey y'all, this is Tony and I'm vocational management assistant. For you live.
There you go, graduates. We hope you enjoyed that. At this time, we are going to go ahead and wrap up. My goal was to get us done by 3:30. It's 3:21. Let me tell you guys did awesome. We're so proud of you. We're going to be so proud of you next year. So congratulations on being seniors officially. And we hope you well as 2018 graduates from your high schools. At this time, we're going to go ahead and play the processional music. And so we'll go ahead and exit off the stage. Graduates, if you'll follow behind us like we practiced this afternoon, and then we'll meet you out in the lobby with your family and friends. Again, congratulations, TEP.